This is Project Read. This is pretty neat. So you can generate decodable texts based on UFly lessons. So depending on what lesson you're working on in the UFly scope and sequence, you can generate multiple decodable texts. The Pro, obviously, you can add up to 5 custom words, so you could put kids' names in there, but that obviously is a Pro feature. It generates a story instantly, and of course, to have photos included, that would be a Pro feature as well. So we can download the PDF of the decodable text. We can change the font size, which is cool. We can change the line spacing to have more space between. That's awesome. And we can regenerate. So if we click regenerate, a new story is generated, weekly limit reach. So obviously it is limited with the free version, but pretty neat. If we go back here, it includes an AI tutor, so live feedback for your students as they read out loud. So if I click on my test student here, I can add, so I can go leave the teacher side and go to okay, so now I'm signing in as a student. Okay. Sam sat. So she speaks very clearly, the AI tutor. When you get it correct, you get money at the top, which is always motivating for kids to get some sort of prize. This would be connected to the lessons in the UFly. So this could be like an independent station for a kid that's practicing certain objectives. I assume you could go in and, let's just see, assign certain objectives to certain kids. That also may be a premium feature. Change objective. So for this kid, you could change, that's amazing, you could change that for that kid. And you could go back and change, if you had a class in there, change it for each. Then you would get a tracking here, it looks like, from stories that they've read. Let's see if you could assign I'm just curious to know if you could assign a book to a kid. Obviously, I've reached my limit, so it is pretty limited. If we go into pricing, I think it said it was $99 a year, but that is pretty neat. Fluency passage generator, first grade, target word count, generate passage. Okay, so there's an evaluation sheet that you can wow, so that you could generate those for assessments. And if you had an account, I'm sure you could just keep generating new ones. So that's great if you needed to assess a kid that had already read the assessment passage you had. You could easily provide them with lots of different materials. Very cool.